On the 3rd of July 2008, 16-year-old Shakilis Townsend would be lured and brutally murdered by a gang of teenage boys around the ages of 15 and 16. This is obviously a very tragic story because it involves a young teenager losing his life, but we're going to get through the story very quickly and very fast-paced. It's not going to be a long video. It's going to be a pretty short video just explaining how did we get to this moment? How did we get to this moment where a guy was unalived? Well, a teenage boy was unalived. But yeah, let's just get straight into it. No, Shakilis Townsend was dating a other teenage girl called Samantha Jones or Joseph, whatever you want to call her. But he was dating another teenage girl called Samantha Joseph. Oh my god, I can't speak, guys. Bear with me. But yeah, so obviously he was really in love with her and he really liked her and he would literally do anything for her. But there's a problem. There's a big issue with him dating her because Samantha Jones or Joseph was actually dating another boy. Now I can't remember the name of this guy, but this guy, I believe he was a gang member. I believe he was, he definitely was a gang member. He definitely had a group of friends who were like, into like violence and stuff like that. So obviously, he's not really a safe individual. He's a pretty troubled guy, a troubled youth, as they like to call him, youths, a troubled person. He's very aggressive. He's very violent because the fact that he led him to like literally taking someone's life. But yeah, but they were both, the thing is, they were both dating this exact same girl. They were both dating Samantha. Now, Samantha really liked that guy, the guy who was known to be like violent and stuff like that. He's known to be like a bit of a troubled person. She was really obsessed with him. More than she was obsessed with Shakilis. Now, Shakilis obviously loved her just as much as she loved the other boy. So she was in a very difficult situation. And obviously, she really wanted that other boy more than she wanted Shakilis. Now, she was willing to do whatever she could to get him. So you know what she did? She decided that she was gonna set Shakilis up to get jumped, basically jumped by a group of boys. Obviously, the other person that she was dating had a group of friends who were gangsters and stuff like that. They were known to be like violent and stuff like that. Known to be violent, known to be like gangsters, thugs, whatever you want to call them. And she basically set him up. I need to start being more specific. Oh my god, I need to start being more specific. She set Shakilis up and got that guy and his friends to basically jump Shakilis. Now, I don't know if she knew that they were gonna like kill him, like stab him, because they ended up. I'm spoiling it, but I'm spoiling it for you guys. But I don't think she knew that that guy and his friends were gonna stab Shakilis. Maybe she did, I don't know. But I think she thought that he was just gonna get jumped. That's what I think she thought. I think she genuinely thought that he was just gonna get jumped, beaten up, hit a couple of times, not too much damage, not too much violence. I think that's what she thought. But then it ended up taking a turn for worse because it ended up being a murder, because the guy she was obsessed with more than she was with Shakilis, ended up bringing a knife and he stabbed him in the heart, in the chest, literally just like stabbed him to death, literally. And the guy Shakilis, was on the ground for like a couple minutes. He was crying for his mum, saying "I love you, mum" or whatever. But something along those lines. And he was really like in pain, like he was really like hurt. And he was, I think the police might have came, the social services, or we're talking about social services, the ambulance came, and unfortunately he didn't make it and he ended up losing his life. And yeah, that's basically what happened. And it's very sad. And yeah, the guy who did that, the guy who chefed up or stabbed Shakilis, was sentenced along with his friends, and also Samantha Jones or Joseph, the girl who set Shakilis up to get killed. Now, they were sentenced, and this is the way it gets pretty mad, because these people committed murder, yeah? They committed murder. Usually when you commit murder, you get like 30 years, 20 plus years, like 25 years at least, 30 years, around there. Like, but a very lengthy sentence when you kill someone. But these people, because they were like teenagers at the time, because they were like 16, 15, because they were like teenagers at the time, like kids at the time, teenagers, they only got like 12 years. I think the girl got like 10 years. which is very weird because she's a big part in this story. Like she's a big part. Like she plays a big role in this whole story. She should be getting just as much as time as those boys are getting. But even they didn't get that much time either. They got like 12 years, 13 years, 14 years. Like that's what. I think we're gonna need I think they need a lot longer than that, mate. 12 years, 13 years, 14 years, 10 years. Samantha Jones got the girl who set him up got 10 years when she's equally as guilty. She's equally like she played a big part in this story. She's the big reason why Shakilis is not with us. She's the big reason that Shakilis, the guy who got killed, is not with us anymore. She's the big part of that whole thing. And she only got 10 years. Even though she plays a big part in this story, she's the main reason why Shakilis is not with us anymore. But she only got 10 years. Whereas the other ones, they didn't even get that much either. They only got like 10 years, they only got like 12 years, 13 years, 14 years, 15 years. Like, again, that's just not enough. And then apparently, no, the girl ended up getting released in like 2019, 2020, around there. Like, so basically like 9, 10 years. So literally, she got released like 10 years after, and she's like free, like able to do whatever she wants. Like literally whatever she wants. And I think there's a couple other people who went to jail who got like released as well. Like I think there was a guy who like wanted a podcast recently and explained like, you know, why he killed or why he was a part of that whole thing and why he ended up going to jail. Obviously, you know, I don't know why he's released, but he was released and he ended up going on someone's podcast and he ended up explaining the whole situation, his point of view and what and his mindset at the time of that whole situation. And there's a couple others who were released as well. But it's kind of like, wow, like the justice system is not really the best here in the UK, because if they're only getting like 12, 13, 15 years for literally like M murder, then that's concerning, because it's like we need to fix the justice system. Like, come on, like that's way too fucking, that's not enough. At least like 30, like 25 years. Like, come on. Like, come on, it's weird. It's like, I don't know why we only, I don't know why teenagers are only given like such bullshit sense, like such like it doesn't make any sense. I don't know why they're given such like bullshit like I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just like they're always like kind of like let off. They're not really given that much punishment compared to like an adult. Like if adults did this, like if an adult did this, they'll be getting sentenced like 25 years, 30 years plus. Minimum as well. 25 years minimum, 30 years minimum. Might even get longer than that, actually. Depends on how bad they did this crime. Like if they really like killed, like really brutalized this person, then they'll get a very long sentence. Whereas teenagers, you can literally gang up on one person and just kill them. They're getting like 12 years, 13 years. It doesn't make any sense. They should be getting way longer than that. I'm 16. I'm shortly approaching adulthood. But yeah, it's very weird how the justice system is in the UK. But yeah, and and I think there was like a documentary about it as well, about the whole murder, on BBC, and I think there was a movie as well. There's a movie on like there's some. I think I watched it as well. I watched it like twice now. Yeah, it's kind of hard to. It's very hard to watch. Very hard to watch. Both the BBC movies, the BBC movie and the original movie. Not the original movie, but like the 2015 movie and the documentary are both hard to watch. So if you want to watch it, just mind that it's pretty hard to watch. But yeah, but that's about it. Hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm gonna be doing more crime videos like this because I'm not obsessed with crime, but I'm just intrigued. I'm just intrigued to see what was in this person's like head like, to do this. Like what were they thinking? I'm just curious. That's why I started to make these type of videos. I'm gonna be making more of these videos in the future. This is my first episode of the crime series. It's gonna be kind of like a crime channel now. I'm used to doing like boxing videos and fighting videos, but I'm gonna start to like, you know, make these type of videos as well as my boxing videos. I'm not gonna completely quit copyright boxing and stuff like that. I'm not gonna quit that stuff. I'm gonna just keep making them videos along with these videos. But yeah. So enjoy these videos as well as my boxing videos and my combat sports videos. I will be making videos like these regularly, like every week, every couple of days, whatever. But yeah, bye.